G'day, I'm Hoss and welcome to Dogbox Guitars. Well, it's time for that shed tour that I promised. Okay, the shed from the outside. See some framing up here, I throw a cover over that. And work outside sometimes when I can, but let's open the shed. See what's inside. Over on the right hand side we have some storage. Just below the foam we have some necks, and behind that the steam box. Next is some tone wood, some jigs, a guitar in progress and a vintage guitar for restoration. Finally on the bottom we have two important jigs. The first is for side bending and the second for cutting neck joints. On the right is my 1 horsepower extractor and silent compressor, and up above that some jigs for forming various guitars. Alongside the compressor lives a 10-inch planer thicknesser. A little old, however, with some new blades it does the job. And right next door, a 14-inch bandsaw. Back over to the other side we have the 2300 watt 10-inch contractor saw. On top at the moment is my version of a sled. The saw has seen upgrades to the fence, including a JESSM fence guide system. Finally, a router table insert is fitted on the right hand side for my Bosch router. A new build for the shed was my new outfeed table with a 1200 by 2400 form ply top, a total of 6 drawers and a cubby for storage. This was built from the Bourbon Moth plans. See the link in the description. There's a truckload of storage and it works as both a bench and an outfeed table. Plus, it's on wheels so I can move it out from the wall. Above the bench is storage. There's specialist luthier tools, some planes and clamps. Lots and lots of clamps. Back over to the other side we have a couple of trolleys with some drawers I built in quite a long time ago. Just pretty general storage in this side, but up above it is the go bar deck, which is used for specifically gluing braces. I find that's very handy tool. Sitting on there is some radius dishes used for shaping guitar sides and for gluing. The most important piece of machinery in the shed sits next door. The drum sander is used for actually thicknessing the tops and sides. Below that, a little bit more storage. Surprisingly, another guitar. Back from there, we move on to the new miter station, which I built around the same time as the workbench. This miter station is specially designed, and I'll show you the little secret it has. Okay, so just a little bit of adjustment. Out goes one panel. Miter saw slides to the right hand side and the panel replaces the miter saw in position. And in reverse, out it goes, back across to the original position, and voila! So on the end of the miter station there's a drill press, battery drill station, little disc sander, and of course my Bosch miter saw. The final workstation is my original storage bench, plenty of storage, general tooling, my Festool vacuum, and on top of the bench at the moment is my sharpener. Swinging back over below the miter station there's another vacuum system for tooling on the miter station, and again plenty of storage. So this time there's a series of drawers for tooling and jigs. We have another cupboard underneath with pull-out drawers, glues and paints in there, and then I store all my sandpapers and my Merca sander, and above that my drill pieces. So, thanks very much for joining us here on Dogbox Guitars. We'll see you next time. That's the shed. Bye for now.